Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So we got a brave new world, man. Animals are going to be talking to humans. It's going to be Dr. Dolittle. It's all happening.
Well, we got robots that are able to talk with humans, so why not animals, too?
A team of scientists has said, you know what? We believe we can teach a 14-year-old killer whale how to speak. And this killer whale is not as good as like a parrot or anybody, like the Matthew McConaughey parrot. You know, this killer whale's got a long way to go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the parrot that sounds like it's having sex.
That one.
Yeah,
that's a good parrot.
Yeah. Now, this whale doesn't really pronounce words, but you can definitely tell this whale, she's imitating what the trainer says.
Hello? 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 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
What happened there? Was Steve near there?
1, 2, 3. Bye bye.
Why do I love this so much?
Bye bye. Bye bye.
I mean, it definitely is definitely making the same kind of sounds, the same tones and stuff.
Some would say that's me during the commercial breaks.
Oh, that's definitely you.
Anyone tries to talk to me, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is you.
That whale seemed a little annoyed. And it's like, you know what, F you. I'm just going to make fart sounds.
Yeah, love that.
I'm done with you.
Damn, dude. Who even thought of that? A whale might do something like that.
I wouldn't have ever thought to even try.
Yeah.
But do you think the coworkers just hate that woman? Oh, there she goes again with that high-pitched 3.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Oh. Well, there you go. There's your day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's all you needed. You didn't need anything else but the killer whale learning how to talk.
One texter says, maybe the lady's imitating the whale. That's a very good point.
That could very well be. Wow, somebody gets paid to do that.
Well, some people probably say the same about us, man.
Yeah, you're right. I think they probably think that, we're the ones that are really cheating the company.
Spend 10 minutes listening to our show, and I'm sure there's many people out there like, somebody pays those guys to do that.
Yeah, because when you play farting at home, and that's your job, now that I think about it, yeah, it's very similar. Oh. Yeah, and she talks to you like they talk to the whale.
Steve, you're going to keep the car.
Sorry.
Yeah. Doesn't really sound like you're sorry. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Oh my God!
That's my favorite one. Like, Lulu's kind of like, I'll wait to comment after she says something.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah. There you go. Did we? And of course, you got the whale. So it's you and the whale dueling gas. That's awesome.
One person says that sounds like me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, there you go.
Sounds like Thrill when he has eggnog.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like Thrill every day.
Yeah.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A Massachusetts couple, they're getting annoyed, which is not unusual for a Massachusetts couple. They're always annoyed.
Weird, because everybody I know from Massachusetts is just full of ponies and rainbows of happiness.
See? Yeah, you're absolutely right. But these they're atypical.
Okay.
They're getting annoyed because of the free mystery packages they're getting from Amazon, and I guess they've been getting a few. They haven't ordered anything, but they continue to get these mystery packages from Amazon. Mike and Kelly say the first package arrived in October, and they've continued to arrive at a rate of 1 or 2 a week, so they've got about 25 in all.
See, this is a typical person from Massachusetts. To me, if that started happening to me, I'd be like, this is awesome. It's like Christmas every couple of days. But, of course, you guys can't enjoy good things in life, and you have to bitch about it.
They say it's mostly cheap stuff, though, like plastic fans, phone chargers.
I'd like free plastic fans and phone chargers. Send them my way.
It is funny. There are people like you that would go, I don't care how many phone chargers they send me. This is awesome. I'm getting free stuff.
I bring them to work and be like, hey, who needs a phone charger? It could be that guy.
Amazon told them that the merchandise was paid for with a gift card with no sender's name. And Kelly says, quote, we're just plain ordinary people. We don't want any part of this, but the packages just keep coming. 2 experts say the couple is likely being used in a ruse to manipulate Amazon buyer reviews.
Oh, interesting.
The anonymous sender is likely writing good reviews of their own product.
Then cool. You do that, and I get free product.
Now, how does that work? I send you something anonymously, but then I go on since you
purchased it.
I purchased it. And
so
said,
they ask, "Hey, will you review this purchase?"
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure you get that all the time because you're on Amazon way more than me. But
yeah.
The few and far between times that I use Amazon to buy something, I will get an email and it'll keep bugging me like, "Hey, you want to review?" And it's like always like, "Oh yeah, sure, 5 stars."
And I guess if they see the address, they'll know that I'm not the person that owns it. That's what they'll see. Okay, because that's the only reason why you do it. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just buy stuff for yourself?
And just send it to yourself.
Yeah, but it must be that way Amazon can see that, oh, wait, these reviews are coming from somebody who did not actually own the product.
And you're buying it with with a gift card, basically.
Yeah.
You're buying one of those prepaid credit cards, so there's no way to trace it.
Well,
at the end of the day, no one's getting hurt. You're getting free stuff. Why not just be happy?
See, this is why I won't trust reviews. I don't trust reviews anymore.
I don't trust reviews anymore either.
Never. I mean, you can't trust the Uber reviews because I heard that you're basically if you're almost blackmailed into giving everybody 5 stars or they might lose their jobs. I heard those allegations. And of course I don't believe anything goes on in Yelp because there's always been allegations about the sort of like, well, you better give me a good review or Yelp won't even put you. Yelp
or if you pay a certain amount, you could have certain reviews removed.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
So they're doing it so they could send enough stuff to eventually become a verified purchaser. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that way, I mean, up until now, whenever I would see a review by a verified purchaser, I would just think, okay, I can trust that person because they're a verified purchaser.
Exactly. But now,
oh man,
now we can see there's a hole in that system as well.
One person said, same thing happened to me. I actually called the show a couple of weeks ago about it. Oh, that's right. Remember that person called us about getting a package and it wasn't theirs? And they're trying to figure it out.
And
how do I get on this list?
So that must be what's going on. At the time, we didn't know that's going on, but we might have solved that listener's dilemma.
One person even says, dude, sign me up for free anonymous stuff. Winner, chicken dinner. I would love that. What? They have those services that you could buy like Facebook friends or Instagram likes. Why can't they have a service that says, hey, would you like to be a part of this scam that makes it so that we become verified purchasers? I'd be like, I'm all in. Here's my address.
They should just call it like free Loot Crate. I mean, because that's what Loot Crate is you just send people stuff it's in the genre they like, but you have no idea what you're getting.
Hell, I'll even review the stuff you send me. I'll give it 5 stars. I ain't too proud to sell my soul for Amazon
we know
verified purchasers.
Yeah. All right.
I'll give it the best review ever. I'll be like, that fan's better than air conditioning.
In a way.
That fan got me laid.
In a way, a company that's willing to give away their stuff in order to show that they're really a good company, kind of think in a way it's kind of that maybe they are a good company. Because there are people that don't believe in giving away their product in order to be able to do good customer service. We've seen that where restaurants, something goes wrong and they don't want to comp your meal. They don't even ask you if you want your meal comped. Dumbest thing they really should, so I will come back.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what you did to my food. If you gave me the meal for free, I'm coming back to your place.
So maybe this actually isn't so much of a scam as that maybe these guys do deserve the reviews.
But then I think about, you ever see the review? I was looking for something and I was reading a review and it was a great review. I'm like, wow, based on this review, maybe I should check this thing. I think I've been some over-the-ear headphones or something like that. And then it says at the bottom, I did not purchase this product. It was given to me, but my review is unbiased. I'm like, bull crap. If someone gives me something, I'm saying good stuff.
Yeah,
I'd be the worst reviewer of products.
Yeah, I see that in the board game world.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. You'll see the dude come on and go, okay, I just want to be clear with you guys, because sometimes the guy will just get games himself. He'll review them without any ties, but other times he'll go, I've been paid. Like, they get paid to do it. Like, I've been compensated to review this product. I'm going to be fair about it, but I just want you to know because he's so popular that some things he'll never review unless you actually pay him to review it. Otherwise, he won't put it to the top of the list because there are other better games out there to review.
How do I get to be a drum set reviewer? That'll make my wife happy. And I would be that guy. I'd be like, look, I'm writing this review because I got it for free. Even if it sounded like crap, it's the best sounding drums I ever had. And I'm going to keep saying nice things until they keep sending me more stuff.
Yeah, but if you're going to be legit, you're going to have to at least once in a while.
I want to be corrupt.
But in order for you to look like that you are legit, you have to throw a bad review in once in a while.
But I'll even say, hey, guys, wouldn't you also think this is the best drums ever if you got it for free?
Yeah, that's not the kind of review we're looking for.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do them any good.
Yeah, that's not the review we're looking for. There will be one. Sorry.
Hey, somebody's calling you out on your whole thing, though, BJ.
What's this?
BJ says he doesn't trust reviews. That's total BS. We've heard him say he won't see something based on a critic review, which is the same thing.
Oh, but see, that's just something I won't go see. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to trust it on
Bobby
products.
Backtrack.
Yeah, that's because those are people that get paid to do it for a living, as opposed to Rando Calrissian on Yelp. I'm just not going to.
Well, he's being paid with product.
Yeah, well, you mean like the guys at Yelp?
I don't know.
I'm talking about the idiots that go out and just review everything.
I know.
I suppose
I just like giving you a hard time like this texter, man.
All right, fine. Yeah.
One person said, my company received a bad review on Yelp. We had proof that the customer was full of it. We called Yelp, and they said they'd be glad to help. They'd be glad to help us, but because we weren't a Premier member, they could not change the review. But if we became a Premier member for only $36 a month, we'd be happy to help them.
See, right off the bat, that's why I don't. If that's true, that's why I'm not a Yelp fan or any of these kind of sites that do reviews.
That sucks.
I don't believe in any of it anymore. It's
But people do. That's the problem.
Dude,
people will base whether or not they go to a restaurant on a Yelp review, and look what's happening.
Well, there was a great episode on the Orville, Seth MacFarlane's sci-fi show, and also on Black Mirror called Nosedive, all about the whole review system. Eventually, if you let humans be in charge like this, if they're pissed off, they're going to put a bad review up there. They're having a bad day. It has nothing to do with what really the product's all about. I can't trust that anymore. I want someone that's their job. Like, you're really a food reviewer. Maybe you work for the Times or something like that. But not just some Jenny joke who's just, hey, I've got to go in there and I like to eat. Like you, Steve. I wouldn't trust you.
Why?
Why would I trust you?
After I just said I'd sell my soul for whatever you give me for free. If you want to have fun entertainment, go and read doctor reviews. Like, if you're planning on going to see a doctor.
Oh, yeah?
There's I never bothered
thought of that.
When I hurt my knee, I remember I was like, I'm going to read the reviews about this doctor. And boy, oh boy, did people hate this doctor. It was funny to read, such anger. And I think about it, I'm like, well, where are any, one nice review and a billion negative ones? And I'm thinking, man, am I going to the right guy? This is a bad idea, blah, blah, blah. And I go to him. He was super great. Everything that these people were saying, he was the opposite. Horrible bedside manner. The guy was great. We had a fun conversation. But I was like, he had one or a couple bad experiences, and who knows if this is just one person making multiple reviews just trying to bring this doctor down.
Yeah, see, you're right. I don't... See, that to me is not the way to get doctor reviews.
But it sucked because I went into it I was ready to fight the guy. I was like, let's go. Not physically fight him.
So you really believed all his bad press?
Well, I mean, it put a weird taste in my mouth, but I'm like, son of a bitch, he's the only guy in the network so I'm stuck going to him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm I'm on the defense when I walked in, and then he comes in smiling, he's super nice, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do right now? I was expecting worse.
Yeah, see, again, that whole review thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just too subjective. When it comes to doctors, dude, I go and find the richest person I know. And, find the richest person you know and say, look, I got this problem. Do you know a specialist? Because rich people, they go to the right doctors. Mm-hmm. If I ever get cancer, I got a couple of friends of mine that have dealt with it. I immediately going to go to them and say, so, okay, what process did you go through? Now, luckily, we live in Seattle where we have great cancer technology and research.
Sure.
So I shouldn't have to go too far. But in other things, I call my people who have a lot of money and who are old and go, what would you do? Because they go find the right people. I wouldn't reviews. No way, man.
But it's just like that's what you do. You go on the internet, you type in the doctor's name, and they're like, "Oh, I'll click on the reviews. He only has 2 out of 5 stars. Why?" And then you read them, and you're like, "Oh, this is going to be interesting."
Yeah.
Like I was worried he might accidentally amputate my leg based on these reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Went in there, had to stub my toe. Next thing you know, I'm missing a foot.
See, that's, and it's an interesting thing. We're all we're all getting to the point where we just want to go online to get our information and get our referrals and,
Sure.
and to get our recommendations. It used to be you talk to a guy or do you know a guy? That
Yep.
was always, you and me growing up. If you needed something, hey, do you know a guy?
Yeah.
Now, nobody does that. And I think even the younger you go, the more you're just used to turning to your phone and going, oh, I need this. Let me go online and see if anyone. And I don't believe anything. We just recently, I went and found I needed my printer repaired. I went to Angie's List, went to a guy on Angie's List. Not only did he not fix my printer, but he took my money and I can't get him back on the phone. And he's Angie's List recommended. So I am done. I am really done with anything online because it is a wild west of weirdness out there where you can't trust anything.
In the future, subscribe to Steve's List. It's only $3 per referral.
Yeah, and what do you recommend?
I go to Angie List and I just let you know who I think is the coolest of the people I read. But I filter through them for you.
You won't call me back either, will you?
No, probably not.
No.
Dude, somebody just shared a story about somebody robbed from them. What did it say? We had someone steal from us, got caught, and then that person wrote a bad review on how horrible we are.
Oh, my God.
So it must have been a restaurant.
Are you kidding me? So somebody tries to rob your restaurant and they give you a bad restaurant review for basically catching them and turning them in.
This place sucks. I was trying to dine and dash and they stopped me.
Jesus.
Awful customer service. Never go back again.
Damn.
Plus, I'm in jail right now.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another listener question. How do I rebuild my credit after filing bankruptcy?
You rebuild it, one creditor at a time by making your payments on time on your rent or your mortgage, by continuing to make car payments on a car that you keep during your case. You can also, as I said, you can almost always get a credit card almost immediately after filing bankruptcy. Sometimes it's a secured card and it'll almost always have a really high interest rate on it, but you can get a small balance credit card and charge a tank of gas or a dinner once a month on that and make the payment, pay it off every month, and that'll help you build a credit history one creditor at a time and will help you rebuild your credit over time.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Keeping up with the flood of news every single day can be quite stressful. There is climate change happening. There's the pandemic, labor movements, Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. Hi, I am Gideon Resnick, host of Crooked Media's What a Day. Each week, Travelle Anderson, Priyanka Arabindi, Josie Duffy Rice, and I are going to break down the biggest news stories of the day in a way that hopefully doesn't always make you want to cry. New episodes of What a Day drop every weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.